in a place they call the American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. Right on the water, the home of the Heat, where we're broadcasting live today. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA presented by 2K Sports for this Thursday afternoon game. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So Golden State will get the first possession. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Dang for 3. The shot is off. And Golden State will come the other way.
Well, you knew things were going to be different in Miami without LeBron. They slowed down their approach on offense, going from one of the more up-tempo teams to one of the slower ones last season.
And for the Heat, Greg, you knew that they would be different. But, going from top to the second slowest pace, Clark, was a very drastic move.
Yeah, that is a significant change in style. Covered the second least ground in the league last season, according to Player Tracker. You guys can figure that out.
I'll tell you right now, it was over 16 miles ran per game as a team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all, taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Whiteside, the pass to Bosh. Wade outside. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh.
Well, I love to see D-Wade shoot the ball.
Here's Golden State. It's a three-point game. They double-team Curry. There's the dish to Thompson. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Thompson's got his first points in this one.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Dragic kicks to Wade. Dang dishes to Whiteside. Clock at 6. Good on the 7-footer. Now here's Curry. To the middle. Stolen by Bosh. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Curry with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Just some amazing stats put up by Chris Bosh early in his career. But having been in the shadow of LeBron and D-Wade over the past few seasons, one wonders if Bosh is now a little bit underrated. He's talented and gives you everything you want from the power forward spot.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Curry passes to Green. Here's Bogut. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already. And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
Free throw no good for Bogut. Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Outside Dragic. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. A shot by Bogut.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
No good from Dragic.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Now here's Whiteside. Dang for 3. Miami no good on that time either. Thompson outside. And it's Golden State with another.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
Here's Wade after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Here's Whiteside. And again, it's the Heat missing. Warriors leading by 8. Curry kicks to Thompson. Green, the screen. Fader on the way. Here's Barnes. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To halt the run. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And one of Goran Dragic's greatest traits, Greg, excelling in the open court. High energy point guard. A lot like you. Speed to burn. Very smart guy. Coveted by many.
He really is. And Kevin, he transitions from defense to offense as quickly as anyone in the league, a la Tony Parker, except he's also equally adept at facilitating for others and spotting up for the 3, or just taking it to the rack himself.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Amari Stoudemire. He's checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. Iguodala with the steal. Oh, and here comes Iguodala all alone. Barbosa gets the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists. And, you know, back to Goran. Dragic, many of his transition opportunities start with his aggressive defense. Very active with his hands, has the instincts to jump passing lanes, the long arms to pick off passes. Suddenly, when he gets a steal, he's off and running.
Took him no time at all on that one. Speights has got his first bucket in this one.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Johnson attacking, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here is Livingston. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Off target at the rim.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an...
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Livingston is out there with Ian Clark. Then it's Rush. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Speights in at the center position. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Draymond Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston.
All right, let's go.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat. Bang comes in for Winslow. Here's Wade, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And Rush kicks to Green. Misses off the left iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Al Richardson, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. And it's Thompson in for Ian Clark. Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. Thompson from long range. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screen.
And the Heat making a change here. Whiteside's checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Curry dishes to Thompson. And against the shots that fall after coming off the pick. Thompson's got 11 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Dang for 3. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 15. Outside, Green. Nobody near Barnes. That's short off the rim.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Wade with it. He's got 9. Kicks it to Bosh. 6 to shoot. Pass to Richardson. Stolen by Thompson. Can't get it to fall. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Richardson the pass to Wade. And that's collected by Bogut. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Curry against Richardson. Unloads from 13. And a big pounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Well, you look back at the 2015 Heat, and the injuries are what probably brought that team down. You go from Chris Bosh with the debilitating blood clot on his lung and on and on and on. The loss, of course, which was not an injury, of LeBron James. There are a lot of moving parts with that team.
And that's a great point, Kevin. If you take any star off a team, things are going to get difficult. It was impressive that the Heat still managed to stay competitive once Bosh went out.
Amari Stoudemire, he's checked in for the Heat. Dragic comes in for Dwayne Wade. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry.
2 minutes.
Dang against Barnes. Thompson right side. Ezeli. It's hauled in by the Heat.
You know, Bosh was the big injury hit for the Heat, but they had a lot of other injuries as well. I mean, had to use 31 different starting lineups last season, and 20 different players started at least one game.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Richardson. Warriors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. The drive by Green. Can't connect from short range.
And injuries are something that you can't plan for, but you can prepare for them. And hopefully the Heat can avoid injury woes this season. If they can, they at least have players who have been through that struggle last year.
The feed to Dragic. Stoudemire outside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Warriors leading by 12. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Here's Ezeli. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Dragic against Thompson. It's stolen. 4-on-3 break. Livingston kicks to Green. And it's Deng with the rebound. Deng's got his third rebound on the night. Stoudemire left side. On the wing, Deng. Miami no good on that time either. And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Livingston. Shot no good. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Warrior.
Thank you, Kevin.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome, everyone. We'll be taking a look back at what was clearly a one-sided first half of action. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny, what did you see from them?
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball, valuing each possession so critical to the tempo, so crucial to the offensive flow. They've got a great rhythm. As smart and as safe as they're playing, they made it clear they're not going to beat themselves today.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Barbecue chicken. They were completely overmatched in the low post. I couldn't believe the amount of points they allowed in the paint. Wow, I thought I was out there scoring, playing basketball. They got to switch things up, get some different matchups because they are getting eaten alive. Barbecue chicken.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Just absolute domination in this one for Thompson. He's got 11 points and the one steal. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
Deng and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Whiteside in at the 5. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Guys, you gotta love the versatility of Klay Thompson. He provides so much at that two-guard position.
Well, he can defend three positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything you want done from the two-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.
Here's Curry. And there's the pass to Thompson. Bogut with a screen on Wade. Thompson inside the line, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Thompson against Dragic. Clock at 6. Here's Whiteside, and the layup's good off the glass. Whiteside's got 9.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Curry. Here's Bogut. Wade with the block. Outside Dragic. It's stolen by Green. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love. But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch 4-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
And Miami making a change here. Nick Roberts has checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Rush has checked in. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Curry. 17-point lead, their biggest. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better, and while he's not an all-star yet, the sum of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
That's good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here's Dragic. Green with the block. Warriors leading by 19, and it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's Dragic with the foul.
Goran Dragic. That's his second personal foul.
And so it's Golden State with it. The steal.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game, doing a nice job in terms of ball control.
Holding on to the ball and holding on to this lead.
Passes it to Nick Roberts. Bosh, the screen. Feeds it to Wade. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Curry. To the middle. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry. The Heat trail by 21.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Well, a scary moment for Chris Bosh last year. Had to be shut down, Greg, as we all know, for the season after a blood clot was found in his lung.
You know, and Kevin, it really puts basketball in perspective. I mean, it happened right after the trade deadline, and obviously a huge blow to the Heat in terms of their push for the postseason. But fortunately, it looks like he's going to make a full recovery and have a huge impact this season.
Winslow with it, picked up by Thompson. Three-pointer, Wade. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, the Heat never really came back after losing Bosh. His presence on both ends of the floor is hard to replace, and they missed him a bunch.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Wade kicks to McRoberts. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 20.
And guys, I know I speak for everybody. Glad to see Chris Bosh back out on the floor. I mean, blood clots can be a very scary thing for anyone. And I think everyone is happy he's been able to make a full recovery.
And again, it's the Heat missing. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Curry dishes to Iguodala. He kicks it to Green. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. That's good. Thompson's got 18 points in the game.
just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Whiteside's checked in for Josh McRoberts.
Let's go.
Golden State also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Wade outside. Back to Richardson. Wade outside. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson gets the bucket. Warriors leading by 19 points. Inside, 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And here's Wade. He's got 9. Here's Winslow. And that's an air ball. Not even close. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Here is Livingston, and Golden State looking at who they've got. Harrison Barnes is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Barbosa. Then there's Livingston, and it's Ezeli in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Wade kicks to Whiteside. Misses the 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Wade with no one around. Whiteside a screen. Deng passes to Whiteside. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Shot clock at 6. Bosch in the post. Covered by Barnes. And that one's good by Bosch.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Dragic. The offensive rebound, Ezeli. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back. Late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And, you know, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically, 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gift, watch out, watch out.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Barnes. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. The Heat shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best.
And a footnote to Ezeli. One of his college administrators raved about his intelligence. He cited Ezeli's broad perspective on world trade, globalization. And I tell you what, if Ezeli keeps improving, he'll soon be a serious benefactor of the economics of American sports.
Now here's Curry. Outside, Green. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, Dragic. He dishes it to Bosh. Wade outside. Lets the three fly. Bosh can't hit. Warriors leading by 21. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me, too, is what was put to a test last season as the former All-Star was asked by his coach, Steve Kerr, to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
No good on the second free throw. And for Iguodala, some have said he's unselfish, Clark, to a fault.
Yeah, and you know, a great athlete and ball handler, I think he could be much more aggressive looking to attack off the dribble. He's really unique, though, a player who puts his emphasis on the defensive end and does a really good job at that end of the floor.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
The Heat trail by 20. Now Wade. He feeds it to Bosh. Pass to Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. And it's Wade in the corner. And there's another one for the Heat.
Timeout for Golden State.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Well, one thing that you can always say about Dwayne Wade is that he is at his best when the game is on the line. He truly lives for the big moments.
He does. And Wade has been in so many of those big moments over the course of his career. 5 trips to the NBA Finals, and he really does thrive under pressure.
Outside Curry. Dishes it to Thompson. Screen by Bogut. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Back to Thompson. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And for Wade, when it comes to being clutch, a lot of it is experience. I mean, it's not just during the playoffs. He knows when to step up in the fourth quarter during the regular season. Very productive in the fourth quarter from a scoring standpoint.
Here's Whiteside. Here's Deng. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
Wade averaged 7 points in the fourth quarter of last season. That was 3rd most in the NBA. A big part of it is how he can create his own shot. When the game is on the line, you want him on the floor with the ball in hand.
I tell you, Luol Deng is not exceptional in any one area, but really doesn't have any weaknesses either. I think he's been one of the most complete small forwards over the past decade in the league.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
And the free throw, no good. Talking about Luol Deng, his consistency year to year has been outstanding. Over 11 seasons, Greg, if you look at his averages across every category, they're remarkably similar.
And here's a guy can score from anywhere. Great mid-range game, makes plays for his teammates, rebounds at both ends. He is versatile and bankable.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And Golden State also making a change. Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. The drive by Green. Bogut dishes to Green. Out to Thompson. He drains the quick shot. Thompson's got 22.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts, and that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. 1:14 left to play in the final quarter. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Klay Thompson. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
For 3, Barbosa. And it's Miami with the rebound. The dish to Richardson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock, and he commits the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here, Greg. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And so Clark nails both of them. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Johnson. And it's Spates with the rebound. Barbosa with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations on this win tonight, Stephen, and tell us a little bit about the driving philosophy behind how this team strives to be the most cohesive unit possible.
To me, it's a commitment. We know that that's going to put us in good position to win every single night. As if we bring the effort, multiple efforts at each possession where you might get beat, but you got to get back in the play. If God's going to help you, you help him. We care about each other, so we want to make sure that nobody's left out to dry. And I think that's a big factor. And we're just relentless on defensive end.
Congratulations, Steph. Great job, guys. Over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson. What'd you think, Kenny?
Klay Thompson is everything you want in a swingman. Long and athletic, a staunch defender, and a terrific passer. But let's not forget what makes him truly special, that silky smooth jump shot. Thompson is pure, fellas, and he can light it up.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just